China is becoming known for its impressive infrastructure projects around the world. From railways in Africa to ports in Europe, China is investing heavily in building connections and expanding its global influence. These projects are part of a broader strategy to strengthen trade relationships and secure access to resources. China's approach to infrastructure development is often characterized by its speed, scale, and willingness to invest in countries often overlooked by Western nations. This has led to both praise and criticism, as some see it as a new form of colonialism, while others view it as an opportunity for economic growth and development. China's focus on infrastructure is rooted in its own experience with rapid economic growth. The country underwent a massive transformation in recent decades, fueled in part by significant investments in transportation, energy, and communications. Now, China is leveraging its expertise and financial resources to support similar development in other parts of the world. This approach has earned China both admiration and scrutiny, as it reshapes global trade patterns and geopolitical dynamics. The impact of China's infrastructure ambitions is likely to be felt for generations to come. The Dapilan-Santu Railway in Guinea is a prime example of China's global infrastructure ambitions. This ambitious project aims to connect the mineral-rich interior of Guinea to the coast, facilitating the transport of bauxite, iron ore, and other resources. The railway is expected to be over 600 kilometers long and cost billions of dollars to construct. It represents a significant investment in Guinea's infrastructure and has the potential to transform the country's economy. The railway's significance extends beyond its economic impact. It aligns with China's broader Belt and Road Initiative, aiming to strengthen trade links between China and other parts of the world. The Dapilan-Santu Railway is strategically positioned to facilitate the flow of raw materials from Guinea to China, feeding the country's industrial engine. This project underscores China's commitment to securing access to critical resources and expanding its global footprint. The Belt and Road Initiative, or BRI, is China's ambitious global development strategy. Launched in 2013, the BRI aims to revive the ancient Silk Road and enhance connectivity between Asia, Europe, Africa, and beyond. It encompasses a vast network of infrastructure projects including railways, highways, ports, and energy pipelines. China has pledged trillions of dollars in investments for the BRI, making it one of the largest infrastructure initiatives in history. The BRI has been met with a mix of excitement and apprehension. Proponents view it as an engine for global economic growth, promoting trade and development in participating countries. Critics, however, raise concerns about debt sustainability, environmental impact, and China's growing influence. The BRI has undoubtedly become a focal point in global geopolitics, shaping relationships between nations and influencing the balance of power. Australia has expressed concerns over China's growing influence, particularly in the Pacific region. The Dapilan-Santu Railway has raised eyebrows in Canberra, as it could potentially shift global trade patterns and impact Australia's own resource exports. Australia is a major exporter of iron ore and other minerals, and a shift in Chinese demand could have significant implications for its economy. Beyond economic concerns, Australia is also wary of the strategic implications of China's growing presence in the region. The Dapilan-Santu Railway could enhance China's military reach and influence in the Indian Ocean, a development that Australia views with caution. As a result, Australia is seeking to strengthen its own partnerships and alliances in the Indo-Pacific region, aiming to counterbalance China's growing influence and protect its own interests. Section 5. Infrastructure, the backbone of economic growth and development. Infrastructure plays a pivotal role in fostering economic growth and development. Transportation networks, energy systems, and communication infrastructure are essential for businesses to thrive, goods to flow freely, and people to connect. Investing in infrastructure creates jobs, attracts foreign investment, and improves living standards. But when countries lack adequate infrastructure, they face significant challenges in competing in the global marketplace. Transportation costs rise, hindering trade and limiting access to markets. Businesses struggle to operate efficiently, stifling innovation and productivity. Moreover, inadequate infrastructure can exacerbate inequality, limiting opportunities for marginalized communities and hindering social mobility. Section 6. Guinea's potential, unlocking resources and transforming lives. Guinea is a country endowed with vast natural resources including bauxite, iron ore, diamonds, and gold. However, despite its resource wealth, Guinea remains one of the poorest countries in the world. Lack of adequate infrastructure has been a major impediment to Guinea's economic development, hindering the efficient extraction and transportation of its resources. The Dapilon-Santo Railway has the potential to be a game-changer for Guinea. By connecting its resource-rich interior to the coast, the railway could unlock Guinea's economic potential and transform lives. It could create jobs, boost government revenues, and attract foreign investment. Moreover, the railway could improve access to education, healthcare, and other essential services for communities along its route, improving living standards and fostering inclusive growth. Section 7. Challenges on the horizon. Navigating complex terrain and partnerships. Building a major infrastructure project like the Dapilon-Santo Railway is no easy feat. The project faces numerous challenges, including complex terrain, logistical hurdles, and the need to navigate sensitive environmental and social considerations. Ensuring the project's sustainability, both environmentally and socially, will be crucial for its long-term success. Moreover, managing the complex web of stakeholders involved, including governments, communities, and contractors, will be essential for smooth project implementation. Transparent and accountable governance, coupled with effective communication and community engagement, will be vital to address concerns, build trust, and ensure that the project benefits all stakeholders. Section 8. A mutually beneficial partnership, China and Guinea's shared journey. The Dapilon-Santo Railway exemplifies the potential for mutually beneficial partnerships between China and developing countries. China, with its expertise in infrastructure development and access to capital, can play a crucial role in supporting economic growth in countries like Guinea. In turn, China gains access to valuable resources and strengthens its economic and geopolitical ties. However, it is essential that such partnerships are based on principles of equality, mutual respect, and shared benefits. Concerns about debt sustainability, transparency, and environmental and social safeguards must be addressed to ensure that infrastructure projects contribute to sustainable and inclusive development. Open dialogue, collaboration, and a commitment to shared prosperity will be key to ensuring that these partnerships deliver lasting benefits for all parties involved. Section 9. Towards a collaborative future. International cooperation in infrastructure. As the world grapples with pressing challenges such as climate change, poverty, and inequality, international cooperation in infrastructure development is more important than ever. Collaborative approaches can leverage the strengths of different countries, optimize resource allocation, and promote knowledge sharing. By working together, nations can build a more interconnected, sustainable, and prosperous world. Multilateral institutions such as the World Bank and regional development banks play a vital role in fostering international cooperation in infrastructure. These institutions can provide financing, technical expertise, and a platform for dialogue and collaboration. Moreover, they can help to ensure that infrastructure projects adhere to high environmental and social standards, promoting sustainable and inclusive development. In conclusion, China's global infrastructure ambitions, exemplified by projects like the Dapilon-Santo Railway, are reshaping the global development landscape. While these projects offer significant opportunities for economic growth and connectivity, they also raise important questions about debt sustainability, transparency, and geopolitical implications. Navigating these complexities will require careful consideration, open dialogue, and a commitment to collaborative solutions that benefit all stakeholders. By embracing a spirit of partnership and shared responsibility, the international community can harness the transformative power of infrastructure to create a more prosperous and equitable world for all.